Listen, some of y'all are like, oh my God, I could be a flight attendant. I'm always catching flights, not feelings. Sweetie, there's a big difference between being a passenger on a plane that can sit down the whole ride, okay, recline their seat, go to sleep, be well rested, watch TV, and play games on your phone, versus the flight attendant who has to get up, service others, and sit in an uncomfortable jump seat that does not recline. Welcome back, Pristine Pores. In this video, we are going to discuss how to prevent motion sickness with an emphasis on dietary recommendations. Be sure to like this video, go ahead and get that out the way, and subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and come join the Pristine Posse. Back when I did IOE, I had 2 IOE instructors. One of them told me that she had motion sickness, and after every flight, she would throw up. And this went on for the first year of being a flight attendant. Don't ask me why she stuck it out that long. I have no idea. Personally, I don't even like throwing up, and the stomach acid from throwing up actually ruins your tooth enamel, and that's basically a dental bill. And I'm not about to be wearing veneers for free flights. No, ma'am. That'll do it. I'm gonna have to head out because no, we're not doing that. We're not doing all that for free flights. Let me know in the comments how long you would stick it out if you had motion sickness. I'm curious. Could you do 1 week? Could you do a year? Could you do 3 months? Because that IOE instructor, she stuck it out. I'm not about to throw up every day until I get used to it. For a year, couldn't be me. But let me know if it could be you in the comments. This job has really forced me to become more health conscious about what I'm putting into my body, especially when it comes to flying. And I'm very thankful for that. Second story time, and this is a personal story time. So when I was based in Denver, I remember I had 3 legs that day. In between the second and third leg, I went and grabbed some Chick-fil-A. I got number 1, no pickles, lemonade, light ice, and 3 Chick-fil-A sauce, okay? I remember the whole meal. I basically inhaled the meal, okay? Just chugged the lemonade, and then got on that last flight, and I felt like a slug, okay? I felt disgusting. I felt like butter. Not even butter. Butter can get pristine, like truffle butter. I felt like lard, okay? No nutritional value, just fat. So that's gonna be my first tip to prevent motion sickness is no fried food, okay? That's gonna be number 1. Save the fried food for your days off work, not when you have to fly. I promise this will help you. Tip number 2 is gonna be no processed foods. So when you're shopping in the grocery store, try to shop on the outer aisles. So like fruits, vegetables, the meat section. Don't get anything in the frozen section or anything packaged, pretty much like chips and Sour Patch Kids, things like that. If you do have processed foods, you want to have a very, very low amount of it because it will affect your body when you're flying. You want to have no processed sugars. I wouldn't recommend having candy on board and things like that. If you do have sugar, I would more go with natural sugars that are found in fruits like mangoes, strawberries, bananas. That's a good idea in terms of having a sweet tooth. And of course, no juice, no soda. Save that for your days off. Tip number 3 is gonna be no Biscoff cookies, okay? Listen, when I first started out, I was having a Biscoff cookie every flight. Not every day, every flight. So that's 3 packs of cookies a day. That's 6 individual cookies. I was doing the most, and I do not recommend. And surprisingly, I am not tired of the Biscoff cookies. They're really good, but these days I don't eat any Biscoff cookies. I don't eat any pretzels. Like, I leave that to the passengers, the people who paid for them. Now, unless we are stuck on the plane and I already ate all my food, that's the only way I might get some pretzels. But I have managed to stay away from the Biscoff cookies for like the past 2 days now, so I'm doing good. I'm just kidding. It's been a while. It's been a while, I'll say that. Tip number 4 is gonna be no coffee on an empty stomach, okay? Coffee makes you dehydrated, and being dehydrated leads to motion sickness. So no coffee on an empty stomach. If anything, have your coffee with a croissant or a banana and you should be good, but also drink water. Which leads me into my next tip. Tip number 5 is to drink water. I always drink a liter before I get on a flight. And then I like to do 1 liter per flight. So if I have 2 flights, 2 liters, 3 flights, 3 liters, and so on and so forth. You wanna at least, at the minimum, have 2 liters a day. It would be great if you can do 3 a day, but have 1 out the way before you get to work. So it's like, okay, at least I had 1 liter today. Tip number 6 is that I do not recommend going on a keto diet, especially when flying. A keto diet consists of eating low carbs, or basically no carbs. And you need carbs for fuel. Now, when it comes to the types of carbs that you're eating, that is important. Don't fuel up on Starbucks croissants and processed pretzels and popcorn and pasta. What I do recommend is eating something like quinoa, jasmine rice, oatmeal. Those are great things to eat while on the plane to help keep your body fueled and not feel lightheaded and always hungry. All right, now I see you liking the video and subscribing. It's about time. I was waiting on you. Tip number 7 is going to be to drink green tea. Any type of tea works. I have a bunch of packets, which I don't have on me right now. Let me know and I will post in the community section what type of teas I normally bring, but it can be lemon ginger tea, cranberry tea, anything. Just bring some teas. Green tea is really good for you. It helps increase your blood flow, and it has plenty of powerful antioxidants, so I highly recommend green tea. Also, there are dessert teas that you could try out to substitute for your sugar cravings. I haven't tried them. I want to try them. If you have tried dessert teas, let me know in the comments what are some good ones to try. Tip number 8 is going to be whatever sits on my stomach at night is going to affect my mood the next day. So I try to be very mindful of what I'm eating the night before, especially if I have an AM shift. I'm working 5 to 5, but let's say last night I had some Hooters and Wingstop, okay, then I'm not gonna be in the mood. I'm not gonna be on high vibes in the morning if I just had that last night at 10 o'clock. So definitely save your days where you want to eat processed foods or fried foods on days where you're off work and you don't have to go to work the next day, so you can be okay and not have to worry about getting motion sickness. That also will go hand in hand with the drinking as well. When you drink alcohol the night before, let's say you're partying X, Y, and Z, if you're on AM shift the next day, you don't want to go to work hungover because you'll be dehydrated, and that will also lead to that motion sickness feeling. If it is my last leg after a 4-day trip, you better believe I'm headed to Hooters and Wingstop, num, and eat it all up. Let me know in the comments, whose wings do you like, Hooters or Wingstop? I'm curious. Tip number 9 is going to be to bring your medications. If you have personal medications that you take, of course, bring them. But aside from those medications, I would recommend Tylenol, ibuprofen, CBD oil, peppermint oil. I have a CBD stick that I will just rub on this forehead, and when I tell y'all, I have no more worries, no more pain, no more anxiety, no more stress. I feel so much better. I highly recommend getting a CBD stick. Remind me to put in the comments and I will link it down in the description so you guys can purchase that. But I love my CBD stick. That's a go-to. We're not going nowhere without the CBD stick. Just a side note, you will not fail any tests with the CBD oil. You want to look into what type of CBD oils that you're purchasing, because I know some are stronger and they have little strands of THC, but the CBD stick I have is good to go. And my last tip is going to be to add probiotics to your diet. Now, this can be in the form of food like yogurt, pickles, miso soup, kombucha, anything like that, or you can simply take probiotic pills. That works as well. Now, if I had to choose one thing on this list for you to abide by and don't listen to anything else, it would be to have 3 liters of water a day, okay? The water is a non-negotiable. You need to stay hydrated when you're flying because it's important. You need to drink water whether you're flying or not, so drink water. Also, don't touch that Diet Coke, okay? Just because it's diet does not mean it's healthy. I don't know why it's always the Diet Coke people who think they're doing something when they pick up that Diet Coke or Coke Zero. No. Water is king. Drink water. Those are my 10 tips of what's helped me maintain my health and wellness while on the plane. If you are a passenger or if you're just new to being a flight attendant, I highly recommend having a food diary with you, especially when you're flying, so that you can write down how you're feeling when you eat certain foods, and then you can go ahead and rule it out yourself. Hey, this doesn't work for me. This is what's making me feel sluggish, X, Y, and Z. As a rookie, I was always blaming the mountains in Denver and the turbulence as to why I was feeling lightheaded, but I soon realized, no. I've been fueling my body with trash, and that's why I'm feeling lightheaded and sluggish all the time. So learn from my rookie mistakes and start becoming more self-aware with what you're eating and how you're feeling early on in your flight attendant journey. Be sure to chat me up in the comments. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this content. Also, if you're a flight attendant or if you are a frequent flyer, let us know what you like to do to prevent motion sickness. And I also did something different in this video. Let me know if you guys notice. Do you guys like it? Do you guys even see a change? Let me know. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.